Hola amigos and welcome back to the SuperAmigoSquad. It's me, your fearless leader Rio. I'm back to playing Alone in the Dark. I know it's been a little bit since I have played any like games or anything, but you know, give you the laundry list of excuses between my health and my mental health, and then our washer broke. We are trying to raise money to get that replaced, a whole thing. I'm making an announcement video. Actually, I already made one, but I'll probably remake it. But I'm making an announcement. I'll probably remake it. I'll make a new announcements video to go up instead of the one I just made, because we have another announcement that we are going to be tacking onto it. So we'll see. But I want to finish this game. I desperately want to finish this game, so that's going to be our goal right now. So, I'm playing Alone in the Dark. For those of you who haven't been seeing that, I was playing it before my brain pain got too bad. So, it's just like a trial and error. I don't remember where I was. I am in the desert. Where the fuck am I? Eddie, where are we? Snake! Yep, don't miss that. Nope, that's not it. Okay, there we go. So I try to remember all the controls. Over there, I guess? Guys, I have no idea. Genuinely. Oh, nope, never mind. Never mind. Oh. Oh! What's happening? Wrong way, wrong way. I must have already solved the puzzle last time. I think the game crashed last time I was recording. It's fine. If I remember correctly, it's literally 45 minutes of me screaming about a puzzle,
This is ready to collapse.
I'm aware, Eddie. Not my fault you can't sprint faster. Sprint faster, my guy.
What is going on?
Nope. Huh. While it's a cutscene, I will open my Capri Sun, as is tradition. Sacrificial dagger or fancy letter opener.
Acknowledge psychological trauma, breakthrough barriers of self-deceit, temperamentic behavior. These are the Dark Man's terms. The contract. Huh?
There we go, goodness. Oh, I'm gonna have to pause and it's gonna have me shooting at that suddenly. Well, What a way to start the video. Whoa.
Hey. Hey, detective? What are you doing?
Oh, I found something.
Great. Was it alcohol?
God, no, I just got the wind knocked out of me. I think I know how to break the contract with the Dark Man.
What exactly does that mean?
She hasn't been here this whole time.
Alright. I found some more information on Dorsetto and the patients. There are some seriously strange things going on here. I'm pretty sure 2 of the patients are dead and maybe even the clerk.
Oh, yeah. I kind of just gave up on worrying about that.
Well, just keep your eyes open, I suppose. What were you doing again?
Jeremy
He's
made a
so
pact with
funny.
the Dark Man to keep all the madness locked inside Dorsetto.
Alright.
I'm gonna break it. I just have to... Where is it? Where's the talisman?
It's around your neck?
Oh,
Oh, Eddie, you probably look so
I worry,
insane.
detective.
don't. I'm fine.
I worry that you're not much help on this case. At least you're a good distraction.
She doesn't even know.
Trust me. You're getting your money's worth.
Yeah.
At this rate, I'm an absolute bargain.
I do feel like that. Alright. Hold on. That's so funny. I haven't been able to afford getting my hair cut in a bit because of a whole bunch of other stuff that we had to replace because, you know, replacing my computer and everything. So it's been growing out, and it's been a pain in the ass. Alright. You.
He must first acknowledge psychological trauma in order to proceed. The lying must stop, so we can break through the barriers of self-deceit. Finally, temper manic behavior.
Medicine has failed me. Nothing can be done to dispel the hardwood curse. Only the sacrificial dagger may release the despair from Jacob's eye. Yet, doing so would be the doom of Dorsetto. Let this curse of mine be a weapon for once. I accept your demands. Oh, crawling chaos. Build your prison around this godforsaken hospital. When evil has been starved, I will stay buried forever.
Yeah, I don't think that's how it works, buddy. Break into Dr. Gray's office. Ooh, baby, I think I've been trying to get in there for... I don't know how many episodes.
Some ambiance.
I dig it. I was gonna record this last night, but it was storming so badly here that, like, the lights were flickering and everything. It was a mess. Examine. A dagger swathed in the grip of 2 sleek snakes. Found buried in the sunken temple along with the Dark Man's contract. If it's obvious, I just came off of work, so my brain is stupid. Why do you have a thingy on it? Yeah, I know for a fact I'm missing so many of these collectibles. I don't know how... Whoop. No.
Combe never thought he'd be so happy to be back at Dorsetto. It felt like he had crawled through a long, dark tunnel of misery and regret. Now that he was back, Combe could look into the steps mentioned in the contract. But there was one thing that gnawed on him. What exactly did this have to do with Dr. Gray?
It's a very good question. Man, maybe I should have gotten more than one Capri Sun. That's what I'm thinking. These games always take it out of me. I can't go in here either, right? Oh, I can? Oh, what?
got to be around here somewhere. He wouldn't leave this house.
I don't know what to think anymore. You run into that detective fella?
Who is he? Can he be trusted?
I think he one of the good guys. Well, you know, like us.
Will he be all right with her coming? Praise the mother.
You don't need to know about all that. Just calm down. Ain't time yet.
God, it hurts.
As far as I can tell, Detective Comby seems to be solving problems, not causing them.
Just be ready in case he starts anything.
Well, I know. I read in the thingy that they were preparing some sort of rituals. Sorry, there's a little fuzz on the camera lens. I'll have to check later to see if that messes up the recording. Alright.
The two orderlies still hadn't found Jeremy. Conby figured this was good news. Emily had reminded him about some strange deaths at Deseto, and Conby wasn't sure who he could trust.
That's true. Okay. Well, wait. I need to get into Dr. Gray's office, so I get out of the parlor. It's gonna be fucking locked. Okay, so through the dining room? That's not gonna work. Wait, so maybe back in the stairwell. Oh, no, because that's locked from the upstairs. Okay. Trial and error. That's what's happening right now. Bard. Oh, I'm hearing noises. I don't know what those schlumping noises is, but I'm gonna need to cut it out. I'm not a schlumper. Oh, Jeebus! Now, I'm not one to critique someone else's gardening. However, hedge trimmers is not gonna cut it. It does look kind of banging though on the green wall. But I think it's forcing you to go this way. So... What?
Christ, what the hell was that?
Oh, I needed to do that. Okay, well. Hello? Anything in here for me now? Okay, no. I will start shooting. I cannot be controlled. Oh.
We must have faith that Jeremy's pact with the Dark Man is a bluff. If we are lucky, our visitors will find him and prove it's all nonsense before night falls. What is true is our attempt to call on her. Too many things have happened for this evening to be in vain. Think of Jack and Cassandra, even Perosi, whose circumstances I can't understand. Grace is a goat without horns. She knows it and will play the role. You must talk to your brother, Batiste. I worry that he will fail us.
Okay.
Mrs. Thompson.
Now I'm understanding why they might think I might interfere. Grace, as in, Grace is the little girl, if I remember correctly. I don't fucking think so. If you're about to sacrifice this little girl, I'm gonna be upset. I will most certainly interfere. But this is like a letter, which is so funny because wasn't she just with Batiste? Alright, well, it's gonna be one of those and then I started blasting moments, I can tell. So if I go there, because that's not gonna let me through here, is it?
It's blocked.
Can we go upstairs then?
Emily will have to die. You can't let her ruin our plans.
I heard him and Emily fight. You don't have to worry.
Now don't worry about the detective. He knows his place.
Do?
I don't want to run into the orderlies right now. Not sure I can trust them.
Yeah, especially with what I just read. Oh, I got the do not disturb sign. Okay.
I think Dr. Gray might be in there. Perfect time to snoop around his office, though.
Aw, you're gonna make me go through the freaking library? Every time I come in here, I get bombarded by ghouls. Lunacy and the Astarte Artist Colony.
Lunacy and the Astarte Artist Colony, a monograph by Yael Klein. In early 1909, the old Derceto plantation outside of New Orleans was turned into an artist's colony. 3 famous European artists rented the house and the surrounding land from the owner, the Ledoux family. The colony was chiefly run by Sebastian Cortez, who was playfully dubbed the captain by his collaborators, William Arges and Heinrich Kassel. The colony existed for 6 years, until one day all 12 members disappeared without a trace. It is widely believed that their disappearance is connected to the disastrous hurricane that passed through on September 29, 1915, but nothing truly supports this claim. What is known is their frequent participation in New Orleans nightlife, their love for hosting parties, and their elaborate contributions to the Mardi Gras parades as the Pirates of Pontchartrain. Accounts of their lifestyle can be found in almost every gossip column. It can effectively be summed up as carefree and bohemian.
Yeah.
In late
Those are
June
the nice words
1909,
for it.
the name Astarte first appeared in the newspapers. Cortez said the name came to him as he was painting. There is never any claim to knowing about the ancient Phoenician fertility goddess with the same name before this time. His fellow colonist Heinrich Kassel did know, because he later produced sculptures that show clear references to ancient idols of the goddess. It's impossible to know for sure how this name suddenly made an appearance, but it is interesting because of Derceto's history.
And play.
Even the name Derceto is the Greek name of a Syrian fertility goddess.
Yep.
In the case of naming the plantation, Derceto was certainly not an accident. We know that Elijah Pickford intended to build a temple for his cult, for he had distributed pamphlets 2 years prior to the purchase of the land, advertising his intentions. His followers were estimated to be almost 100 men and women, mostly sailors, Maroons, and Cajuns, when the plantation was built. To outsiders, Derceto registered as an ordinary slave plantation, which enabled Pickford and his flock to remain hidden for decades.
Yeah.
The official story is that the cult lasted until 1862, when the Union Army came and burned down the plantation and scattered all who lived there. Following the Civil War, new people started to congregate in the ruins of Derceto to invent a new fertility goddess, the Shub-Niggurath. As much as Derceto is a particular name to have heard of, it's not entirely uncommon among the learned. Astarte is equally known and could have been subconsciously chosen by well-read artists. Shub-Niggurath is, on the other hand, very uncommon. Almost impossible that anyone in Louisiana would have heard that name. The name is referenced only in rare books like Unaussprechlichen Kulten and the Necronomicon, and is believed to be a bastardization of Arabic words meaning pertaining to the dark young. The few paragraphs printed on the goddess are so upsetting that no one in their right mind would want to build a religion resting on such qualities.
Yeah.
The Shub-Niggurath cult was hard to get rid of, but it is believed that despite the police jailing and killing several cultists over the years, the main culprit in the cult's demise is the cult itself.
Sounds about right.
Which seems to line up with every instance of cult activity on Derceto's grounds. When Captain J.W. Norton of the Union Army arrived, he described the people at Derceto as malnourished and maniacal. As much as the army tried to save them, they fought back with fervor, as if nothing was going to stop them from slowly destroying themselves. While the disappearance of the Astarte artist colony remains a mystery, the recurring motif seems to suggest that their fate involved lunacy and a hunger for self-sacrifice to that fertility goddess with 1,000 names.
See? That's just crazy. And I was right. I made a mistake. I know better every time I play this. This is a 2 Capri Sun kind of game. Alright, alright. I'll suck it up. I'm gonna need... I need more bullets! Why can't this be like Resident Evil where it gives you a shot? The game is trying to, you know, teach me to be intelligent about my bullet use, and I certainly am not. So, lesson failed. It's a violation of my... Bad idea. Is there like a master key around here or something? Is that where this is gonna go? Watch this game put me in another situation where I'm gonna have to waste ammunition. I'll know if it autosaves. I'm just gonna save anyway. See, that should tell you how long it's been since I've actually played. I got really into playing it. I even dressed up. If you guys want me to do that again, I still have 1920s.
What is that?
You must see this through. One of the young. This is it. Now is the time. Let it happen. You want this. You need this.
I'm sorry, but the words "let it happen, you want this" are usually not associated with good situations. Just saying. Okay, you don't open, you don't open. I don't really care. I will start swinging. Just saying. Fucking hate this. What do you mean my map is of no use? Oh, certainly. Give me that. Actually, no. Go down. Oh, it's a dumbass idea, but I'm going for it. Okay, that leads to what? The basement? I am saving. But Mama didn't raise no pussy. We're going down there. If it'll let me. Oh, okay, I don't have a key. Ugh, guess not. Is there anything for me to loot out here? Am I missing? The crows and the weather making noise. And going up. Can I unblock this door? Nope, apparently not. I made it! Wrong. 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 Now can you give me my map back? Hacker voice. I'm in. So I go over to reception. Yeah, because it's not going to let me through here, right? Because I don't have the key. Maybe I get the key from Gray's office?
I can't leave. I got a job to do.
That's the door out. I was wondering what that was. We could just leave. Legitimately, nothing stopping us. Hot take. Let's leave.
There must be a spare key to Dr. Gray's office in here somewhere.
Yeah, give me the master key. So I can go through everyone's shit.
I don't have the combination for this.
I...
Maybe Jeremy did.
Maybe. Hold on. Well, that's where that got me. Yeah, I don't... Wait, so I'm gonna go back out. I knew it wasn't gonna let me into Dr. Gray's office so easily. Go back out, go upstairs. Let me check the sitting room. Not for anything other than ammo. Oh, I mean, that's nice too. When it makes you worse? Okay. This game hates me. Okay, upstairs. Gallery. Grace's room. Cassandra's room. Jeremy. Baptiste's. I know it wants me to go to Jeremy's room, which is the exact reason why we're not gonna. I'm gonna go check on Grace.
Detective Conby.
This is not what I
Good to see you
expected.
again. Solved your case yet?
I'm trying. Hey, Grace, you okay?
Oh, she is just peachy, Detective.
They're gonna
Are you
sacrifice
looking forward
this
to the
child.
Feast of St. John, Grace?
I can't wait.
Kids, ain't they great?
What exactly are you planning for tonight?
Oh, not much. We eat, we drink, we pay tribute to the wishing tree in the conservatory. The usual.
Then why all the excitement?
There's just something about tonight. Something's different. I think we all feel it. Besides, we got ourselves some new words for the prayer thanks to your buddy Jeremy.
She'll come and turn the world inside out, and things will begin again.
Don't like
that
that.
sounds strangely threatening.
You should come.
Terrifying.
God damn it, Grace. Stay put for
Is this where I get the
once.
master key? I accidentally went the right way again. Haha. Don't mind if I doozle. First floor hall key.
Better hold on to these. Wouldn't want them to get lost. There's something missing.
Oh, okay. Still plan to go through everyone's shit. Yeah, I got it.
What a terrible thing to recognize that your betterment was an illusion. That you are so infatuated by the virtue of struggling that despite all your hard work, you made no real efforts to ever become well. Or that the treatment becomes such an obsession that instead of letting your wounds heal over time, you tear at the flesh in the hope that it will heal better and faster. If only it would bleed in the way you wanted. Do we ever become well? What do you think, Dr. Gray?
That hurt me on an emotional level. I think Juan should stop being the one to read these. Okay, so Grace's drawings. Apparently missing one. Let's go. Death of the author. Yeah, she's dead, right? I mean, that's not up for debate at this point. We're pretty sure she's dead. Cassandra's last page.
Jeremy knew that the only one who could help him now was the guest in room number 3. The room seemed to have been empty for so long. But that wasn't allowed to be true. The story needed to be different. To include something from the outside. He would bring the guest back to room 3 and show them what was in that safe. 913. But those were not the right numbers. That was the combination for the safe in the clerk's office.
I'm sorry. Did you use the dead writer's last page to answer the question of what I needed for the safe by giving me this bullshit paragraph? This is the most meta shit. Okay, whatever. 913. I don't care. Don't even look at me. Okay, that's already done. Don't like the scratching noises. I'm gonna need you to cut that shit out.
McCarthy was a deadbeat.
We know.
His mere presence annoyed Conby. It was like watching the worst version of himself mock him by simply being worthless. While Conby enjoyed watching the child outplay the drunkard, there was something terrifyingly familiar about Grace. It was taunting him, like he was supposed to remember, but couldn't.
Oof. Did you lose your kid, Eddie? You know, one of these days, I'm gonna walk into one of these restrooms and there's gonna be something horrendous in it. Hold on. Okay, no. Alright, across the hall we go.
Detective Comby, I'm terribly sorry that my niece has pulled you into this mess. Please, with all my blessings, take her away from this cursed place. I have destroyed that eater of worlds and locked it away in the attic and retreated to a place of hiding. Tell Emily I'm safe. Tell her all the lies you can think of to make her listen. Take her back to New Orleans. Sincerely, Jeremy.
Okay. Jeremy, did you come out of that other world just to write me a letter telling me to buzz off? Because I can promise you, that's not gonna happen. No! We're going into Batiste's room again. What up, Batiste? Trust me.
Brother, I need you to trust me. This is the most important moment in our family's history. I know you have doubts and that the terrible Mama Loa told you lies. I would never betray you. I promise.
Fascinating. No other goodies for me in here? Alright. Nothing in there. Alright. Then to Perosi's room. Maybe the mezzanine? I'm gonna die. I can almost see it. Okay, that's blockaded, so I gotta go in. Nothing for me there. There we go. In case I need it. And then I come back through here. That door's blockaded. That's the servant's stairs. Alright then. No goodies there. 913, 913, 919, 913. Oh goodness, let me. Nope. God damn it. Okay. 9 1. Got it.
Worked.
Bonus.
The last guest in the empty room suffered from severe maladaptation. I must write this down, because if I understand the condition sufficiently, it could make me deny this fact at a later date, and there is reason for me to think I may come to suffer the consequences from this dysfunction, as some who came in contact with the guest seemed to adopt a new worldview, in which everything was predetermined but broken. Upon accepting this worldview, some memories became unmanageable and later rejected. I do not know what this means. I cannot even remember the fate of the guest. I think they were simply misplaced one day and forgotten. Just like all documents pertaining to this guest, they have all been destroyed, or they never existed in the first place. Who wrote this? There has never been a guest in the empty room.
Oh boy. The decay of intelligence right there. Hold on. I have the key to the main hall. Hold on, let me go unlock that door. I wanna unlock it. You know, just in case I need to make a speedy getaway. Okay. Unlock. Ah!
No.
No, 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 no. I did not mean to do that. Whoop. Goodbye. Stay away from me.
Dr. Gray's office, all to myself. Let's see if we can figure this guy out.
I have finished tidying up Miss Beauregard's belongings. I will leave it to you to contact her agent and have them collect her things. I found one of Grace's drawings she might want back, along with this key in her room, which I believe you've been looking for, Mrs. Thompson.
Oh, hey! McCarthy's pirate.
This is where McCarthy has hidden my favorite young. It's very important.
Alright. I'm worried that if I hit this, it's gonna jump right into the next thing. Hold on, give me that key. Thank you. Eventually, I will remember. Eventually, I will hit that on the correct. Alright.
Dearest Dr. Manzetti, I find myself in a losing battle with my patient. As I've disclosed in my previous letter, his delusions have him completely captured. It's bad enough that he is torturing himself with paranoia, but his madness turns out to be quite persuasive to others, effectively laying the ground for mass delusion. I am writing to you in hope that you can give me some guidance. Beyond my ambition to avoid devastating surgery on my patient, I have grown worried about my own defenses. The words of my patient are deranged, yet they often resonate with something primitive within me. I have tried photographing his brain with X-rays. It was surprisingly difficult to get good results. Dark blotches on the plates kept obscuring all details. My patient looked at the bad plates and cried out in terror, telling me the dark areas was the shadow of the worm, eating him from inside. I could not see anything out of the ordinary. I hope this is a sign that my mind is not as receptive to the madness as I had feared. After further inquiry, my patient described the shadows inside his mind as some kind of chthonic monstrosity that wants to undermine his sanctuary. This is clearly a reference to a place he calls Teroea, a sort of library or convent that works as a psychological haven. With this imaginary haven threatened by this Chthonian, he has now constructed another, less pleasant hiding spot. Lately, he has been bringing up a metaphor of a steamboat that has run aground, that he feels like he needs to start the engines and reverse, but he is afraid that the hole in the hull would cause the whole ship to sink. I've been watching him turn this metaphor into reality for the last week. He knows it's made up, but he is doubling down, trying to make it a real memory. I feel certain that this is my chance to break through the barriers of his self-deceit.
If you destabilize this man, it's gonna give the dark man what he wants. Okay. I'll have to go back upstairs anyway. I'm gonna go back upstairs and do the thingy. What's the thingy? This Grace's drawing. I don't know where you are, Dark Man, but I'm gonna need you to mind your business. I got shit to get done.
Dr. Gray was somehow mixed up in this business with the Dark Man, Detective Comby decided. He had to be. Either Dr. Gray was using the idea of the Dark Man to manipulate and torture Jeremy, or the Dark Man was an actual powerful being possessing Jeremy. And in that case, Dr. Gray was simply a stooge.
Pretty much.
Maybe both could be true at once. Comby felt his mind racing in all directions. No matter what, he had to find a way to break the pact. That was what Jeremy said was needed. It didn't even matter what was true or not. If Jeremy wouldn't leave Derceto before the contract was broken, then Comby had to make it happen. He just wished the steps on the contract made a little more sense.
Agreed. Okay, so I come up, and Grace's room. Okay, go over here. Two things. Into Grace's room. Was there... It's gonna make me angry. That's nice. Mrs. Thompson said she found the drawing, and she put it there with the key. So maybe I did not actually pick it up. I had a thought, and then it ran away from me. Yeah, no, my thought is, what if Dr. Gray is the Dark Man? Like, or he's, like, possessed or some shit. Because the Dark Man wasn't showing up wandering around before. But now that Dr. Gray went to bed, or is in the private room, suddenly I'm seeing the Dark Man wandering around the hospital. Like, it's just, like, I would not be surprised if Dr. Gray is the Dark Man. Take a look inside the empty room, look for the treasure in Grace's drawing. Oh, hold on. Okay, so I do have her drawing. Am I stupid? What happened? There's apparently another piece that I'm missing. Maybe it's in the empty room. That's not the mezzanine. Is that in Perosi's room? I don't know if I've looked in McCarthy's room yet. Alright. Time to go. Or at least not time to go. Man, time flies when you're playing this game. But this will be... I'm gonna go over here. And then I'm gonna save. Saved. That's where I'm gonna cut this episode. And then I will end up circling back around. But yeah, thank you so much everyone for joining me. That was a pretty quiet episode. I haven't recorded in a bit, so I'm trying to get back into it. But thank you for people who are joining me. And if you want to see more videos, please like this video, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. If there's any games you want to see me play in the future, let me know in the comments, etc. All that good stuff. I'm gonna try doing this more actively. I've been having so much trouble with my brain injury. It's just not been great. But I wanna play these games, and it's hard to get motivated to do that because I have to record, and it's a whole thing because about being, you know, an issue with being perceived. So it just is what it is. But I do love this game, and I do want to keep playing it. So I'm gonna keep playing it. And to be continued in the next episode. Bye.